And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brentford versus Manchester United.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Well, Derek, there are few better players in the air. He's so dangerous when balls come into the box, so expect crossing to be a big part of their game plan today.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea begins in goal. Jadon Sancho starts with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. Cristiano Ronaldo. We're getting the ball forward, but nothing comes of it. Ronaldo threading it through. Well, disappointing end to the move. Jensen. Wissa has it. On the ball, Jensen. Vitali Janelt. This looks interesting. And an astute piece of defending. Pinnock. Christian Nørgaard. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Johan Wissa. Christian Nørgaard. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. A chance to whip it in. Oh, it looked as though he might beat the keeper, but he was beaten by the post. Goal kick. De Jong. Rafael Varane. It's with Martinez. Sancho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Slipshod passing. Strong play here. Ronaldo. You can sense the threat is there. Can he play it in? De Jong. Here's Eriksen. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
So the corner played into the box. The clearance wasn't decisive. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Can they hit on the break? Possession one.
Well, as the stats show us, this has been a really even game so far. There just hasn't been enough guile or invention in the top third of the field from either team, which needs to change at some point.
Using his strength to shield the ball. It's a perfect challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Now with De Jong. Eriksen. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Oh, a superb save. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Diogo Dalot. It's with Martinez. Encouraging stuff from United. And return to Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. On to Ronaldo. A promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, how often do we say this? Cristiano Ronaldo has struggled to get into the game, not really making much of an impact, Stuart.
Well, he's almost been a bystander, Derek. You can see from the touch map, he just hasn't received the ball in the areas where he can do damage. That needs to change if they're to win here.
Well, it might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. A chance to whip it in. Oh, it looked as though he might beat the keeper. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Janelt. On the ball, Jensen. Henry. Jensen. Vitali Janelt. Crossing possibilities. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Delivering it. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Sends it back. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Oh, he looks threatening. Rashford. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. United might be able to cash in. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Christian Nørgaard. Janelt. Mbeumo. An attack full of promise. Cuts it back. Can they take the lead? excellent. He must finish. And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eriksen. Extremely sloppy in possession. Janelt. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. So making the substitution now. Tony. Burmo. Ivan Tony. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And a textbook interception. It's a weighted pass. Good-looking attack launched by Ronaldo here. De Jong. And he takes on the shot. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Vitali Janelt. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Now what can they do from here? Superb block. Jadon Sancho. And there's the referee's whistle. These two sides cannot be separated.